2012年9月最新一份 Weber 預測裏面，接落嚟全球性將會出現種種極嚴重嘅災難，全球亦都會出現人口大遷移，好多人需要離開沿岸城市，進到鄉村過住一種失去現代文明嘅原始生活。此外，Weber 更加顯示將會出現一群英雄人物般嘅領袖，成為災難中剩餘人口結集嘅中心，因為佢哋懂得各種生存嘅智慧同知識，包括懂得生火、尋找能源、潔淨飲用水、喺戶外煮食、尋找安全食物同處理傷口等。關於喺危難之中以個人尋得水源嘅方法，喺早前嘅主日信息，日華牧師經已介紹過最少2種取水嘅方法。一、利用大自然裏面不同大小嘅沙、石、木炭嚟自製簡單濾水器嚟潔淨河水飲用。二、利用透明膠盤蓋喺草地上，以製造出溫室效應嚟收集猛烈陽光下嘅冷凝水。但係當進到一個龐大群體，身處喺大自然或者郊野山區，仲有乜嘢更有效獲取飲用水嘅方法呢？原來喺郊野山區裏面，霧氣係其中蘊藏最大量水分嘅來源。FogQuest 係一所加拿大非牟利組織，專為好多發展中嘅國家嘅鄉村同偏遠地區，運用霧氣收集器捕取大氣中嘅水蒸氣，讓一啲水資源缺乏嘅地方獲得潔淨嘅飲用水或者灌溉用水。經已採用 FogQuest 捕霧方法獲取水源嘅國家包括危地馬拉、智利、埃塞俄比亞、厄立特里亞、尼泊爾同摩洛哥。佢哋所推廣嘅方法喺山野間樹立起一個個細密嘅高網，以收集大氣中嘅水蒸氣。
Pilot project of fog collection in the eastern escarpments of Eritrea. This is a new technology used to harvest water from fog and rainwater. Fog water collection has been utilized in many countries like Chile, Guatemala, Peru, Nepal, South Africa, Yemen, and Oman. Particularly in Chile, it has been used for domestic water supply and irrigation of vineyards using drip irrigation. The technology works as fog passes through the plastic mesh. The mini droplets of water within a fog are trapped by the triangular structure of the mesh and coalesce into big droplets of water and trickles down to a gutter. The system can collect as much as 50% of the humidity contained in a fog. Equally, during the rain season, the system can also collect water from the rainfall. The two target villages have shortage of domestic water supply, particularly during the dry period. Fetching water becomes a burden for women and girls. One jerrycan weighs 20 kilograms and an average family needs 4 to 5 jerrycans per day. Every day they need to collect water for drinking, cleaning, and other domestic purposes, a very exhausting and routine work, especially for mothers and girls. Collecting rainwater is common practice during the rain season, but harvesting fog is something new for the Eritrean community. In Eritrea, there are literally countless spots where fog collectors could be installed. The fog season lasts from November to March. The wind pushes the white humid layer of air from the Red Sea across the mountains. However, wind doesn't always carry enough humidity for the harvest to be effective. That's why it's necessary to put test collectors in various locations enabling to pick the promising spot. Using these test collectors, a maximum of 13 liters of water have been collected from 1 meter square of plastic mesh per day. The result was promising, and thus, at a second stage, large fog collectors have been installed in the identified sites against wind direction. One large fog collector has an area of 40 meters square, and there are totally 10 large fog collectors, each in Arborobo and Nafasit. During fog period and rainy season, each large fog collector can harvest on average 200 to 250 liters of water per day. The harvested water first channeled to a sedimentation tank to settle its suspension before it is drained by gravitational force to the reservoir and finally to the distribution point. Water harvested from fog is proven to be clean and safe for drinking purposes. The technology is cost-effective and simple to be constructed with local manpower. Similarly, most of the construction materials are local available, and the only material that needs to be imported from abroad is the plastic mesh.
There are about 250 students that come from the villages of Durfo, Argollo, Shegrini, Mahenzi, Michwai, Arborobo, and Adona. In all these villages, there is acute problem of drinking water, and students usually bring water with small containers. Even the school, if need be, compelled to take water from the students. At this time, with fog project, the problem is solved and it looks highly productive. Right now, all the 5 water tankers, that is 15 meter cube, are full and started to overflow to the village water reservoir. The water is being used beyond the drinking purpose for cultivation of small vegetable garden.
一個喺郊野山區嘅群體，其實可以藉住簡單捕霧技術，就可以獲得乾淨嘅飲用水。事實上，為咗讓弟兄姊妹更理解捕霧技術嘅操作方法，我哋安排咗幾位弟兄特別花咗一整夜到香港一座高山荒野，製作同拍攝咗以下捕霧技術嘅實驗，效果相當理想。捕霧技術嘅方法如下：首先，購買細密嘅網布，網布密度為每平方寸30目，即係30個細孔。材料最理想為不鏽鋼網布，因為最易凝取霧水及堅固持久使用。每3平方英尺參考價格為28蚊。其次係尼龍或者統稱嘅 PE 聚乙烯，每3平方尺參考價格為4蚊。2. 將網布樹立喺較多濃霧出現嘅山野之間。一般情況下，每1立方米嘅霧含有 0.05 到 0.5 克嘅液態水分。至於一張長13英尺，即係4米，寬33英尺，即係10米嘅網，每日可以收集66加侖，即係250升嘅水，足以供應一個家庭充裕使用。3. 喺網布底部設置集水槽，透過收集器形成水珠，然後流入集水槽，再聚集到儲水箱裏面。4. 一般清晨嘅霧水都會比較純淨，但係為咗安全起見，喺飲用嘅時候可以先過濾同埋用白銀消毒。